Can you work out while you're fasting? Will you have enough energy to work out while you're fasting? Or maybe what you're wondering is, do I have to work out to see success as an intermittent faster? I'm going to cover all of these very frequently asked questions in this video and share with you what I do as someone who's 3 years into my intermittent fasting journey. First off, from my personal point of view and experience, you do not have to have a workout regimen or program to find success as an intermittent faster. I lost all my weight and I maintained my weight loss without some sort of regular workout routine. I've always liked to walk. I walk in my neighborhood in the warm months when it's spring, summer, fall. However, I did that while I was overweight. I've done that while I've maintained my weight loss. I did that while I was losing weight. So it's not something that I started to lose weight. It's always been a part of what I like to do during the day. And it's not like I do it extensively or on a regular basis. So I personally did not have to work out to see success while intermittent fasting. As I got into my intermittent fasting journey, I have done things like 75 hard. I have done things like tracking the miles that I'm walking just for personal incentive, but it was never part of my weight loss. It's always been things that I did in maintenance, and it really never had an effect on my weight loss. So I think it's really compelling that you can find success in weight loss just by fasting. Also, I think if you're trying to fast and add in some sort of a fitness program, it can be too overwhelming at once. So if I were you, I would learn to fast if you're a new faster, and then you can add new things in. The cool thing is I'm 3 years in and I'm interested in kind of adding in some sort of a physical element on a regular basis, but that's because I've been fasting for 3 years. It's second nature to me now, and I want to go to the next level, if that makes sense. So based on my experience and my discussion with many other people, even as I do my podcast and I interview others or just talking to people, I personally find that I really like to do all physical activities if I'm able to while I'm fasting. So if I'm working outside or if I'm going on a hike or a walk, I personally find I have much more energy while I'm fasting than after I eat. When I eat, I tend to want to relax, digest, kind of the settle into the full feeling. But when I'm fasting, I have hit that metabolic switch. My body knows where to get its fuel. So now that I am far enough into my fasting journey that I feel really comfortable and confident in fasting alone, and I've hit my weight loss goals and I feel really good where I'm at, I want to add a next level of just some more regular physical fitness. And it's not to lose weight, which is really exciting. I want to do it because it feels good. It feels like the next step, and I'm ready for it. I'm not doing it out of guilt or shame or to get into a smaller jean size. I just know that when I regularly work out, I feel good, and I'm getting older, and I have varicose veins, which can be very sore for my legs if I'm not exercising enough. As I age, I'd like to do so more gracefully, and I know working out can help me to do that. One of my 2023 goals was to work out more consistently, and I had no set plan to that, which means it actually hasn't happened. We got a puppy, and I thought that would help me work out more, but because we've been potty training in a confined area, that meant it was harder for me to go to the basement to work out. I'm starting to get out of that stretch, but I feel like I need help to know what is better to do in conjunction with other things rather than just walking. And I'm doing this from a standpoint of I want to add this to my day, not I feel like I have to. And there's a really big freedom in that. I'm not feeling like, oh, I need to lose weight, or I need to do this, or I need to hit this objective. It's like, hey, I've lost the weight, I've maintained the weight loss, I feel really good as a faster. What else is gonna help me feel good? And that's really nice to be here. Any other time, especially when I was overweight and I added in a Beachbody workout or a workout DVD, I felt like I did this to lose weight. So it felt like a punishment every day because I was doing it so that I didn't be at the place I didn't want to be. And now I'm doing it because I know it's gonna feel good. And so I decided to go to Fiverr and see if there were professionals out there that could help me over the internet. And there were. This video is actually sponsored by Fiverr, and I'm excited to share with you the services that they offer. Fiverr is an online marketplace for digital services, and they offer everything from the services that I'll mention today to home design and audio editing. I've even used Fiverr multiple times for my YouTube channel, and I use them in editing all my podcasts, and someone from Fiverr even made my custom podcast music. So Fiverr was the obvious choice when I wanted to reach out for a professional to help me make a home workout plan. I wanted to reach out and have someone that could help me make a plan based on the equipment I have at home and my personal goals. The process was really simple. I just browsed and searched for custom home workout plans, and then I started to look at the sellers, what they offered, what the prices were, what you'd get in exchange for the prices paid, and I settled on 2 different freelancers. The first was DIMITAR. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong, but with him, I sent in my initial stats, my goals, and I sent him pictures of my home workout equipment. And one thing that I thought was really nice is, based on my goals and what I had at home, he made a suggestion of a product that he thought would be complimentary and useful. And he said he could include it in the plan if I wanted to get it or not. It was up to me. And I ended up adding it. It was resistance bands that you use for leg workouts. It was very inexpensive, but I like that he knew I wanted to use home equipment and what I have, but he had an option and I could take it or leave it. And I really like that he was thinking of my goals, what I had available, and he took the time to make suggestions. So I did end up buying the bands, and I have them now for the workout. He ended up making me 4 days of workouts to have each week, and the suggestion to have 10 to 15 minutes of cardio of my choice afterwards, so then I can do my walking pad, I can do my stair stepper, I can incorporate things that I like, and he used all equipment that I had or no equipment necessary exercises for those 4 days, which is really nice. Now I know I have a plan that I can go downstairs and I have 4 days of things to do that will help meet my goals. It was designed with me in mind. Very similarly, had a questionnaire that he sent me to fill out, so he got to know me as a client, what my goals were, what my current fitness level was, and I also sent him the same pictures of the equipment that I had at home. The questionnaire that he sent was pretty extensive, and it made me feel like he really wanted to get to know me and my personal goals, and I thought that was great. He sent me a 3-day-a-week program, and the goals were strength, hypertrophy, and improving my general fitness, which is great because I don't have a weight loss goal. I don't want to become a big muscly lady. I just want regular routine fitness. So overall fitness improving, that's for me. Not only did he provide me with a 3-day fitness, but he gave me like a daily stretching, and I love stretching. So things like shoulder rolls or ankle or wrist rolls. He had a little stretching regimen in there, which I thought was really nice. It does have coaching as an option, but I don't want that because I'm not gonna be down there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I'm gonna do it as it fits my life. It's very peaceful for me having these plans that I know I can go downstairs and I know what exercises work well with others and not be feeling like I'm making it up. Because yes, I have a lot of nice equipment and there's a lot of YouTube videos out there, but none of them are custom made to what I have and what my goals are. So took my goals, my equipment, and they made a plan for me. So now I feel like I can go downstairs, get a nice half an hour, 45-minute workout in, and know that it was put together in a way that made sense. One of my favorite things that both of these freelancers did is not only did they tell me what exercises to do, but both of them gave me links to teach me how to do the resources. So for instance, if there was a lat pull down, they linked to a video that showed me how to properly execute a lat pull down. So I'm not wondering which way I hold it, or do I hold it wide or narrow. I saw a video, it teaches me, and I think it's great that they took the time to list those resources for every single exercise that they put on my program. So I'm really excited to have these, and I don't see myself becoming a gym rat. I'm not gonna be I must exercise every single day, but I like having a plan. I like knowing that I have something to rely on and that it's gonna make sense for me and the equipment that I have. I just want to be more active. I want to maintain how good I feel. I want to feel better than I feel, which is exciting because as an intermittent faster, I made the choice to fast, and it's snowballing into these other things. Slowly, I'm not eating certain foods. Slowly, I'm eating more of other foods. Over the last 3 years, really seeing myself improve, and I want to keep that going. So if you're like me and you want to start adding a fitness routine to your fasting schedule, you feel like you're there and you don't really know where to start, you should check out the links below. Their freelance programs are linked below. I also have a promo code for Fiverr, Fasting Foodie, so be sure to check out Fiverr, check out those freelancers. I really enjoyed working with both of them, and I'm so glad to have their programs at my disposal so that when I work out, it's in a way that makes sense. One thing that I love about intermittent fasting is I now have the confidence to want to work out without it being an overwhelming must do in order to lose weight or to meet a body objective. I want to incorporate it to feel better. I want to incorporate it because it sounds fun and it sounds enriching to my life, not as a punishment. And approaching workout with that mentality is so much better than doing it as a punitive action in order to achieve weight loss. Just another reason I love fasting. I now feel like I can incorporate working out without it having to be something that I feel guilty if I don't get to. But I want to mention, if you are just starting fasting and you don't want to add in working out and you don't feel ready, don't do it out of a compelling feeling of it's gonna make me lose weight faster. Don't do it, focus on fasting. And then when you're in a safe, good spot with fasting, then you can start to add these things. That's highly what I recommend. You don't want burnout. It took me a while to want to get to this point of like excited to add more physical fitness. And because I had it as a goal for 2023, I need to put a little more action into that. It's been an entire year since I did 75 hard, and you can check out the results and all about that process in this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.